make your choices, make them with reason and logic, and with very good foundational evidential support that it makes sense. And when you do, you'll be glad that either you bought or you sold, depending on which part of the market you were in. Well, hello, Sagittarius. This is Dallas Anonymous Tarot, and this is your weekly financial and investment tarot guidance for the week of July 21st through the 27th. With that said, as I'm shuffling the cards, I had some jumpers, so we'll get to those in a second. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow button. I would appreciate it. First card out, lovely card, and this is that beautiful Four of Pentacles. That Four of Pentacles energy is telling me this week, pay attention to your budget, pay attention to your finances, and pay attention to where your money is going. On the bottom of the deck is the overall energy of the reading, and this is a Two of Wands in reverse. And so a Two of Wands, when it's right side up, is about planning. It's about planning and preparation. When this is in reverse, this is not a planning week. And so this is a week of action. There's a week of inaction, which is just planning. Or if it's in reverse, it's an action week. So don't be surprised if you're given some great advice, or you find out some great data that is empirical, that has evidence in fact, that can support a move into the marketplace and a move that makes good sense. And the question is how do you strategize that with your budget? Make sure you find a way to do it with your budget where you're not putting everything on the line and you're being reasonable with your choices. But also know, again, that it is the week of action, so you should be supported by the spirit on the decision that you make. Now, the next card out is a Nine of Wands. And so the Nine of Wands is saying that this is probably something you've already been looking at or thinking about. This is probably an investment that has already come to your attention, but have not acted on yet. Or this could be a revisited stock that you already have, and you realize now it's time to get rid of it. So again, it doesn't, because you don't necessarily, you don't gain until you sell, plain and simple. You don't gain until you sell. So even if it's going up or going down, don't panic until you sell. It's when you sell and you look at what you paid for it versus what you sold it for, that's when that transaction is an actual win or loss. So but what this is saying is that this may also be something you've owned for a while, and now you're considering selling it while it has a higher value. And if that's the case, it would make sense, because again, this is the activity card. So it would make sense that you would want them to sell it now. And you would definitely want to, because this is the Four of Wands, which is that happy card, happy family card. So whatever it is that you do, you find balance back with your budget, which we showed before, and maybe even getting your budget back in balance because you're taking money off the table and setting it aside into a safer investment, or more importantly, bringing balance back because maybe you over leveraged yourself. I also have here 2 4s, and that's a 44. So check out the angel number 44 when you're done here. Go to Google and type angel number 44 and see what it says. That is important in this reading. The last card out we have here is a beautiful card. And again, this is that the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is saying move happily, move with confidence, move with assurity. But in so doing, you're going to be very happy with your choices, which we already said with this 4. So the four is now confirmed by the happy Knight. So just make your choices, make them with reason and logic, and with very good foundational evidential support that it makes sense. And when you do, you'll be glad that either you bought or you sold, depending on which part of the market you were in, whether it was time to sell or whether it was time to buy. But there will be money done. But most importantly, there will be action this week. You cannot sit on the sidelines. This is not a week to sit. It's a week to do. And it's quite the opposite of some of the other signs. The other signs are kind of lazy this week. And it's like, take your time off and be good. But yours is get to it. So I'm just going to say one phrase, get her done. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing week. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow. Please also don't hesitate to leave a comment. I would appreciate it. With that said, I will let you go. Love, light, and blessings from me and my family here at Anonymous Tarot to you and yours. Have a great one. Bye-bye.